by controlling the future.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Pre, and we back. Hey, boy, I'm just happy to be back. Took a little break, just kind of been doing some self-development, man, and I just want to catch y'all up on a journey. Let y'all know I ain't forgot about y'all, man. I'm just trying to better myself and basically just been on this journey of just self-development. I want to get to a point where I want to be my potential, my potential best self. I want to reach my highest potential, be who I am. What I could be. And one thing I've just been focused on is my environment, right? Trying to make my environment pure. In my opinion, I think in order for you to grow to your greatest potential and to excel at the rate that you want to, your environment has to be pure. Now, what I mean by that is distractions, what if it's social media, or even some of your friends, on this growing stage, you'll literally see friends and people you might associate with every day. You don't have things in common anymore. Sometimes the growth is, it grow you to a different circle, right? And there's no harm to the people that's not on your circle anymore. You don't have anything against them, but in order for you to grow, you don't want to hinder that because the things that you maybe used to find value in, you don't find value in no more. It don't bring you no pleasure. And that's kind of like the stage I'm in. Not really the stage I'm in, but just the journey I'm on, the growth. And I want everything in my life to be about growing. And like I said, purifying my purpose. And I know what I'm doing. Like, I know I can do anything. Like, that's the dopest thing because I know I'm not going to give up. And once you find your purpose and realize your purpose, I feel like life becomes more easy because you know what you're doing. And I was at a point in time, like a few years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I didn't have no ambition. I had things I wanted to do, but I got to a point I was just settled. I was making, decent money. I was like, okay, cool. I'm just going to settle. But I wasn't reaching my full potential and I wasn't going towards the things I always want to do as a kid. And I really didn't know what my purpose is. And I feel like it's okay not to know what your purpose is. And one thing I would just say, if you're looking for your purpose, it's probably that thing that you always want to do as a kid. Or you said you're going to do, but you never really did. So that thing that brings you joy, even though it could be called work. And I think it was 2021. Me and my wife, we always go on a 21-day Daniel fast. But this year I was like, I need to know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. And I always want to be in the financial industry, but I just feel like I didn't at that time go towards what I wanted to do. I settled to a position, that wasn't really what I wanted to do ultimately. But after the fast, he kind of spoke to me, so I just supposed to, absorb and just help people in this investing, and that's kind of where I came in. It's like, this is my passion, talking about investing, helping people invest, budgeting and stuff like that is what I love, and that's my passion. But now I can work towards that every day to grow and to be able to help. I have that ambition and that drive and that willpower. I think a lot of times as young men, we don't really know what our purpose is. So I just want to challenge you to try to find your purpose, right? So what is your purpose? And in that sense of, it's easy to settle as a man. Like, once you have kids and stuff like that, your purpose may become, or you think it might become, is taking care of your family. But one thing I learned is, if you follow your purpose, everything else is going to line up, right? So if you seek, the purpose, your desires will come with that. And I feel like, I hate when people say they chasing the bag. Like, that's like my biggest pet peeve. When people, I'm chasing the bag for get this money. They got you. They already got you. If you so worried about the bag instead of what you're supposed to be doing in life, they already got you, bro. Like, what you're supposed to do, your purpose gonna provide. Like me personally, and humbly speaking, I know I'm a printer, right? I'm a print money. I can print. I'm a mobile printer. I know I can do that. I'm not chasing that. I'm chasing my purpose, right? It's bigger than money, right? It's about these curses that we have to break. And we know these curses just didn't happen over time, right? So the way I look at it is, on average, let's say if you have a 10% return, which is about the average of the stock market, if you invest $500 a month historically and compound over 10% a year, and I think it's 30 years, you have $1 million. So the way I look at it is like, in order to break this generational curse, somebody find to sacrifice their 30 years. I'll do it. Me. Sign me up. Whatever. Hey, I ain't gonna bet a party. Cool. I'll do it. I'm gonna have to grind. I'll do it. I'll be the one to put in that time. You know, it's funny because the culture got it like, if you riding around with something illegal and it's not yours, you're supposed to take that bid. But nobody's taking these bids to stop these cycles. I would sacrifice my 30 years, just as a hypothetical, my 30 years for my son don't have to. Let's say I don't make it. So let's say I give 20 and I don't get to that mill or whatever we need to be. Now my son only got 10. But I feel like the cycles continue because nobody's taking that sacrifice. And I want to let y'all know, I'll do that sacrifice, whatever it takes. I'll do it. They don't want to do it. They want to party, get rims. I'll do it, coach. I put that work in. I show them that it's the right way to do it. I show them you don't have to go to the NBA to get millions. I show them, coach. Pick me. I go through it. I go through the stuff. I'll be the first. And that transition to me being that, and I just want to encourage somebody out there right now that's in the same predicament. Do it. You got it. Take that sacrifice. If you don't, it'll continue. It will continue. So you got to take that bid for that generation curse. You got to stop that. You have to stop it. But kind of going back to your environment have to be pure, man. You have to literally, like, one thing, social media is so, your news feed, just look at your news feed and see what it's feeding you. And that's one thing I had to do. I was like, okay, what is it feeding me? Let me go ahead and search successful stuff. So every time I look, if I do get distracted, I can have I can share something positive. I can see something positive, right? Instead of some fights or whatever it is. Because the algorithm is really cold, right? So you really want to use that to your advantage. Just another way of purifying your environment. So even if you do go to Facebook or TikTok, now you're seeing successful stories. Or if you're into weight loss or on a weight life journey, I'm on part of that too. I see transformation, and that's motivation. I'm not getting away from my main task. And that keep me on track. Another thing is too your music, right? Your music have to be pure. A lot of stuff they talking about booty hole is brown. Like what? That is what is getting fed into your ears, right? So in order for me to be in my best environment, I literally changed and started listening to Christian rap, right? So now it give me that energy with the beats as well as that inspiration. And that drive what I need to feed to water my seeds. I won't get distracted about booty hole brown or lust or whatever it is because I got things that's poured into on my seeds. Because I got to put in my 30 years, whatever it is, so I can break this curse. I can't be playing. I'm going to die one day. We all going to die one day. So we can't be playing around by booty hole brown. We got to get to the business, bro. You don't never know when your day comes. You got to be prepared. Right? You got to be prepared and not getting distracted about booty hole brown. You feel me? So that's what I'm on. And like, they just purify my environment, man. It's just like, and it just bring me peace, bro. Like, it's just peace. Like, I'm so in tune with the process where it don't matter about the results. Like, I can challenge myself to do anything, and I'm just at the point where it doesn't matter what happens because I'm not gonna stop. It's a lifestyle. If my lifestyle is, so, for instance, I literally been working out I challenge myself to work out, at least either work out or do 15 minutes of activity every day, right? So I've been doing that I think I'm on like day 75. And my biggest accomplishment is My biggest accomplishment is I haven't looked at the scale, right? My theory is if I'm not going to stop, even if I hit my targets, what does it matter when I hit my targets? I can't control the only thing I can control is my effort. And I know I'm not going to stop, and I know I'm not going to give up. So I'm going to make it. I can do anything. And that's the type of energy I'm on. Whatever it is, bro. Cut hair, whatever it is, bro, I can do it. And that's the type of energy because I know I'm going to put the work in and anything else, I ain't going to quit. And I got that dog. When you got that dog, you just feed that dog, man. Just feed that dog. And then you got to have dogs around you, man. The other day, text one of my friends. And this is another thing about environment. Your friends got to be on the same stuff you on. You can't be on that F boy stuff, you know. You got to be on the same page, bruh. So I text one of my friends, asked somebody, football coming up. My boy said, man, I ain't been watching football. I ain't been watching TV or on social network. I just been tapping in. He researching real estate and doing it, going towards his purpose. I said, that boy found that dog. Let's go. That boy feeding that dog. That boy feeding that dog. I said, that's what I like to hear, boy. Let's go, boy. And it's like, make me grind harder. So he grinding, I'm grinding too. And now we all in our own lane. And it's just crazy, man. Shout out to my team, man, because you're not alone, bro. You're not grinding on your own, man. There's people not worried about booty hole brown. We out here trying to get it the right way and learn and prosper together, bro, and just find ourselves and grow. And then you feed off each other. So if I'm, my energy low, my brother come over here, pick me up. I pick him up sometimes, and it's just, just what it is. Instead of negatively doing negative stuff, man. We send each other quotes, inspiration stuff, inspirational videos, bro. It's like, bro, let's get it every day. Every day, bro, we own it. And I don't know nobody working hard as us. And we like that because we feeding them dogs. You feeding that dog, you got to feed it. You have to find that dog. When you find that dog, for goodness sake, man, when you feed that dog, boom, everybody got that dog in them. You got to find it. Everybody want to talk about AD. You ain't even, you worse than AD. You ain't even found your dog. You ain't got that dog in you. You ain't even chasing the stuff you said you're going to chase after you graduated or after you was going to graduate high school or your dreams. I tell my son, never give up. I don't care what life going to come and throw you balls and just never give up. What you mean? So what? You got distracted. Get back on that. Bro, I'm not going. I am not going. And that's what I've been on, man. I'm just so at peace. I'm just happy. This ain't even got to, the part of investing is investing in yourself and finding yourself. And you got to invest to get the returns of yourself, right? And if you have any kids on you like that, especially, your best version of you is what your kids going to benefit. If they see you chasing your dreams no matter what, I don't care you got 3 or 4 kids or you 50, 60, 80, whatever it is, it's never too late. You'll never be this young in your life again, period. So you might as well chase it. Now I always tell people this, I want to get everything I can earn. I want to see what my body can do. I want to see what my mind can do. I want to get everything I can. I don't want nothing handed to me. I don't care how long it take. Like I said, I take that big. I don't care how long. I want to get everything that I can earn. And what's crazy is, I was reading this book, is whenever you working out or doing something mentally, people decide to quit, your mind usually tap out around 40%, right? So that means you got a whole nother 60% and in your body that you can willingly go to. And the way I look at it like that is, and the reason I bring that up is, a lot of times life will happen. You have, it don't go the way you plan. Maybe you had kids at a young age, or you got divorced, or whatever it is. Don't let that stop you. You might think, I can't do it. No, that's only 40%. You got a whole 60% you can go and go conquer your goals. It's never too late. And I don't care how old you are, it's never too late. It's a way. If you find that dog, find your purpose and find that dog and feed it, can't nothing stop you. Nothing. Period. So, yeah, I just want to give you guys an update on that. I'm going to be coming out with videos. I'm going to be more transparent. I'm going to have some nice guests on here. Have some more of my brothers, man. Because you got to have that core, man. When I was talking to him the other day, he was like, man, we like the Pro-Am team. Everybody got their special. I'm working on my badge. You working on your badge. You trying to conquer certain things. It's like, bro, yeah, that's the vision, bro. And we just come together and we gonna move markets or move whatever, bro. Then you find out something, I find out something, we put together, boom, boom, boom. We on to the next level. And when you got people around you grinding like that, for goodness sake, it's amazing, man. It's an amazing feeling, and you just feed off each other. And that's what it's about. That's what it's all about. Yeah, so going forward, we're gonna have some, I wanna talk about a lot of finance stuff, as like budgeting, as well as things to break cycles, man. One of my things I'm most proud of is my biggest flex is what I say is, sometimes my son, he know about his account, and what he'll do, he'll say, Daddy, we make money today? Can I see my account? And introducing them to investing and how they handle their money at an early age, like, that's the best way to break the cycle, right? So now, instead of consuming or thinking about getting those J's, my son at 5 years old, he know that when he get money, he put a certain part to save and the rest he can spend. he already know to save, certain part, that prevents him from being a consumer, And I was telling my wife too, so I was like, bro, like, I was like, babe, like, I'm gonna do some crazy stuff and it's gonna be amazing, but Jamar, that boy gonna be on another level. Like, you know how you have those NBA players, like, his son gonna be cold, but like, and, when he can be like, Jamar, that boy gonna be cold, man. Like, I want him trading by 12 type stuff. Like, that dude gonna be cold and he pick on stuff real quick. But that's like my biggest flex is like he already know about investing. And one way to introduce that into your kids is what I do is whenever you open up that account, I act like he get mail, like dividend checks or cash, and I put in envelopes. I'm like, here go your company money. And it's like, he'll see a few dollars here and there come through the mail. It just be an envelope that say Jamar, but I go to the mail at like it's some money and it'd be like $2 or $3. I'm like, that's on your company money. So make sure you keep your, you don't sell your company money, your companies, and you just continue to save and then buy more companies so it can continue to give you money. And that kind of fuel him of interest of, okay, that's company money that's making me money, is giving me money. I want to buy more companies. And he's like, Daddy, can I get 100 million companies? I said, yes, son. And then they'll pay you back in the end, And that's the easy way of introducing that, and they're never too young. Like I said, I tell them green is we making money, and red we losing money because we don't go straight up. And whenever he asks about it, I love to show him this is your account, and it's like the biggest flex, right? And that's a cycle because he owning stock. And way before I ever did, and he already know how it kind of work a little bit. So, and just build up on that. So, yeah. But I just want to say I got some good content coming. I'm gonna be consistent. I know a lot of times I can get focused on the grind, and I can really grind. Like I'm the type of person I can just shut up everything, just grind and be in my own world. Like literally, I can do that. But I know that it's people that need to know the journey. So whenever I get to where I'm going, you know what it took. And hopefully if the mistakes that I make, you don't have to take those, but you can know that it's possible to do it the right way. And especially come from like a small town in the country, like this, we just as good as anybody else, right? And a lot of times you can get settled for things that's only in that area. It's so much, the world is so much bigger. And I know that it's a lot of talented people mentally or physically in that community that can be even better, and I want to just help you get there, and I'm just at peace. Like, it's just amazing, and I just want more people to be at peace with me, and this journey of just constant growth. Like, every day it's growth, what if it's spiritual, mentally, or physically, right? And I always tell my friends, know my goals. Your friends got to know your goals, because they got to keep you on track. My ultimate goal is I want to be at my highest peak spiritually, physically, and mentally all at the same time. Right, so if I'm at that state, then I'm unstoppable. I'm at my peak self, and my most efficient self when I have those things aligned and I'm doing the things that I need to be doing, and put things in place where I can conquer those things. And checking out goals, ain't nothing like checking out goals, But I'm excited. I got some amazing guests coming up, and I really want to be really transparent with you guys about the journey because I know it's going to be a time and point where you're going through these certain scenarios and you need to know, as well as to reaching out to some of you, the young men, like, bruh, it's other ways to get it, Like, you can do it the right way. Like, for real, like, you can really do it the right way. And the things that you always wanted to do as a kid, you can still do those things. Like, just don't give up and just continue to, like, life happens. It happens to all of us, but don't let that defeat you. Like, you can't control those type of things. Focus on what you control, and that's your grind. And to stay on your grind, you feed that dog. If you ain't got that dog in, you gotta find it. I know friends right now, they ain't found that dog yet, but when they do, I'm like, hell, they don't know. He don't know what's in him yet. You got to find that dog and you feed it. You feed it. And then you just, you feed that dog, bruh, and you don't stop feeding him. And you unstoppable, bro. You unstoppable. That's the formula, bro. The formula is what's constant. You got to keep your faith. Your faith got to be constant. And then the variable is going to be how hard you work towards the things that your purpose is. So you got that combination, you'll never You'll never be a failure. You'll always succeed. Only time you fail is when you quit or you don't go towards the things you want. That's when you lose or when you fail. Everybody say they want to be successful, but a lot of people done gave up on their dreams or the things that they know they're supposed to be doing. Not me. If I never give up for the things that I want, I can never fail. Just think about it. You'll never fail if you never give up. Let's say you die and you don't get there. You'll never know you weren't successful because you never gave up. Only time you're not successful is when you give up. When you settle. Just because you're making a little money, more money than you did, a few years ago, that's nothing. That's not your purpose. It's just greater than money. No matter how much they pay you, your time is worth more than that. I don't care what you're getting paid, because you only got a certain amount of time on Earth. You're gonna die, so you have to You got to live life at your greatest potential. You have to, and they can't put a number on that. That satisfaction can't be bought. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than money. It's bigger. And I'm gonna wrap it up here, man. It's about 25 minutes, and I know I kind of went over a lot of different things, but like I said, I'm just excited. I just want to give a quick update and put something out. Man, it's been let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Let's go, man. Shout out to my boy Kobe, man. Shout out to Kobe, man. Rest in peace. But yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe if you like stuff like this, or if you got something in the financial world that you want to talk about, budgeting, credit cards. Just stay tuned. They coming. And just know, feed that dog. 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 And don't let up. Stack days. Stack days. Don't worry about where you're going. Just stack. Don't worry about the results. Stack, stack, stack. So, yeah, y'all know where to reach me. Again, you need some support, and you need that core like my core is, man. And you want to join the core and just be a part of that positive vibe. You already know you can join the Discord. It's in a link, man, or just hit me up and I can send you the link. Bruh, they own it. Well, if it's working out, researching, or even going into like whatever they, specialty is, we're here to encourage you to go after your dreams, man. Well, if it's, real estate, whether if it's you want to be an engineer, whatever it is you going towards, it's just like, bro, you got a whole team waiting on you and cheering for you and wanting you to, we peer pressuring you to do positive stuff instead of negative stuff. It's easy to get in that peer pressure group of people doing stuff that don't got no business, right? So this is the environment that's a peer pressure that's going to get you in the right environment, things that you want to do. And it's not just for males, females as well. Anyone who wants to be a part of that growth stage and don't want to be alone, come walk with us, come grind with us, come get in the lab with us. That's where we at. We put in that work. But until next time, man, y'all stay safe. Let's get it.